On this episode at Two Women Sailing, we venture into rough seas down the Jersey coast, swing back through Cape May, and cruise up Delaware Bay. I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop, y'all.
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Sara. And we're Two Women Sailing. We're up at dark 30 to leave Sandy Hook to head to Atlantic City. We want to get a really early start because it's going to take a while. It's a longer trip. It's 3:45 a.m. and we're ready to do this.
Let's do this. It's going to be a sporty day. We should go fast, and we hope we go fast because we got to cover 80 miles.
Leaving in the dark is never our preference, but we'd rather leave in the dark than arrive in it. Since we don't really have good visibility, we're driving solely on instruments this morning. Our light sources are the moon and the light pollution from New York City. The sunrise is going to be beautiful, but as it rises, rough seas are revealed. As mentioned earlier, we're headed down the Jersey coast to Atlantic City. This is our least favorite portion of this entire journey, mainly because this is the longest stretch that we travel, and the Atlantic Ocean can be downright scary. 6:40 sunrise, and we've been at this coming up on 3 hours already. It's flying by, actually, and we're making some good progress. But these swells are no joke out here today. They're like, I don't know, what would you say? 6 to 8 feet? We're off to a great start. Vanessa got us out of Sandy Hook, and it was dark, and it was choppy, and it was gross, and probably one of the worst parts going into or out of inlet, so she handled it really well, and now we're south in the Atlantic Ocean. At least we're not alone. We've got the shrimp boats out here with us. Nothing like a nice little boat ride in the Atlantic. We're motor sailing today. Our engine, Beverly, is working hard, and our mainsail is up. The mainsail being up is important because it keeps us balanced in these rocky seas. We're also using the preventer, which is attached to our boom.
Okay, turning to 120.
An accidental jibe out here could be devastating to our boat.
Okay, you're good.
Mom, I'm sorry you have to watch me do this. Safety disclaimer, I'm tethered in and crawling on my hands and knees. I'm trying to do everything I can to stay safe.
Okay, hold course.
At least I fall on the inside of the boat. We get this question a lot. Do you or Vanessa ever get seasick? We're lucky, neither of us do. It has to get really bad for one of us to feel sick.
Okay. You're gonna have to start pulling that in. You just pull as much as you can. It's gonna rip over, okay?
I know.
So just pull. All right. Now you tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do it slow, but okay. Start pulling it in now. Actually, if you can. Yeah, there you go. We'll get it closer to the middle before.
Vanessa and I work together to do a controlled jibe.
Okay. Jibing in 3, 2, 1. Get ready to pull.
Okay.
Here it comes. And it's coming now. There you go. Nicely done. All right.
Okay.
You leave that, please put that in the winch.
Okay, it's in.
Okay. Go get ready on the preventer. Hands and knees. Thank you.
Time to secure the preventer to the port side now.
Now, before you put that on, get it around the horn of the cleat, and I'm going to let out the main sheet, okay?
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready. gotta find my rhythm. It's good. We didn't have to get any further offshore. Waste any miles. Woo, good job, babe. Nice.
We were fortunate in that we only had to do this process once the entire day. We bring our head sail out to gain more speed. We have 2 reefs in it so as not to get overpowered. Sometimes we also do this if the wind is expected to build. It also makes it easier to bring in later. Our tattered mainsail is still hanging on. Notice the duct tape Vanessa put on it the last time we were in Atlantic City is still holding a tear together.
We're doing 7.5 knots. I mean, we keep hitting the 8. We've got 1 reef in the main, like more than 2 reefs in the Genoa. Just a little bit of that's out. 13 knots coming from behind us. I know it's 20. Swells. They gotta be 6 feet, what you said?
Yeah.
Some of them are bigger than us. Some of them are higher than our freeboard. So that could be 5 feet. It's hard. I'm trying to maintain a certain heading to keep the sails full, but a really comfortable ride would have me on the beach in 5 minutes. So I'm trying to tug this Jersey coastline, surf these waves, and keep my sails full. Man, when you hit the sweet spot though, it's good.
We're almost there. Again. To Atlantic City. And we've gone 90 miles today. That's
Fire the navigator.
Is that a new record for us? 90 miles in one day?
Yes.
And we're still going. I mean, we probably have, what, 5 more miles total? Ugh, it's a long day. But you know, we left at 4 o'clock, so
Good thing we went so fast.
at least it's not sunset right now. But we did go really fast. It is 4 p.m. I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop, y'all. It's been a long day.
It's been a hard day too.
Yeah.
It's not been like, you know, vacation sailing. It's been like workout sailing.
Yeah.
Relentless.
I don't know about Vanessa, but my back hurts.
Oh yeah, my back hurts. Big time.
Big time, big time.
I'm getting on one of those heating pads.
Ooh, she's gonna bust out a heating pad, y'all.
I'm 50. That beach is gonna be on our port side. Correct?
Yes.
That's what's throwing me off.
The next morning, wait a minute, we've seen this before. Deja vu? When Vanessa was lowering the mainsail yesterday, she noticed yet another tear. This time she's got a new repair idea, and it involves fishing line. We have a new head sail, but it's waiting for us in a sail loft in Deltaville, Virginia.
Happy Monday morning. I thought cruising was boat repair in exotic locations. Atlantic City is not exotic. Sorry, Atlantic City. We got a grommet that wants to come out.
Really?
Yeah,
Great.
I know. So I'm gonna do a little reinforcing.
Do you hear that? It's the sound of no engine. We're straight up sailing today, and it's beautiful. The hardest part about today is the waves are hitting us on the side, on our beam, and so it's a little wobbly, and we kind of just keep pitching to our starboard side, but because we have the sails up, we're not pitching back and forth, which is great. We just pitch and then go like that. If we didn't have the sails up, we'd be like, woo! Today is half as long as yesterday, only 40 miles. So we're literally 10 miles from Cape May. We're gonna have a nice current going into the inlet, and hopefully there'll be plenty of space in the anchorage. But we're just thrilled to be sailing today. So it's one of those days. And Captain Vanessa is very happy.
Yep, we've been on a single tack since we left Atlantic City. Wind out of the east. We're headed southwest. It's been lovely.
The sea stay isn't quite as rough as it was yesterday, but it's just so lovely not to have to listen to the engine the entire time. There's the entrance to the Cape May Inlet. Inlets can be tough because of current, wind versus current, shoaling, traffic, and of course, there's things you could hit. Did you ever think you'd be so happy to see Cape May?
I mean, it's not a bad little anchorage.
Well, it's going to be a great stop for us because we get to provision and we get to prep for the Delaware Bay passage.
We had to set the anchor twice, but we're pretty happy with where we ended up, right on the outside edge.
Why'd we have to
It's
reset
really
the anchor?
busy. Well, we're pretty sure we were dragging. It just, we dragged back quite a bit.
We were also right next to the pilot.
We were like,
Right next to that sign, we were really close. And so we were like, yeah,
that's not gonna work. But we're in like Flynn. We decide it will be much easier to provision if we move into a marina. Also, we can get more water and diesel, do laundry, and try to get a good night's sleep. The South Jersey Marina was excellent. It was easy to get in, the staff was helpful, and we got all of our needs taken care of. Goodbye, South Jersey.
And hopefully we'll be home by 6:45.
Today's agenda: Cape May Canal, Delaware Bay, C&D Canal, to the top of the Chesapeake. Here we go. We've got another long day ahead of us, but we're not too stressed since we're not going into the Atlantic. The Cape May Canal is easy. It's just shy of 3 miles long, and we're moving with the current, so it's a fast trek through this leg. Of course, it's a pretty ride as well. Tell us how much you love this upcoming old railroad bridge.
I dread it. It's creepy and it's in the way, and it just makes me nervous about the water that is next to it. But it's fine. It's fine. We've done it before. We just talked to our neighbors. They're like 20 minutes ahead of us. They just did it. It's fine. 7.2.
Wow,
That's more than 2 knots of current.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Speeding through.
Get this baby up on a plane.
This day is off to a great start. There's not enough wind, but we'll get the
Not
head sail out
behind us.
soon.
Yeah, we will. You know, I'm so antsy. I'm like, yeah, let's sail now. Let's
sail now.
Take a chill pill. We'll sail later. Eat your orange. Guess as far as I'm getting it.
It's open. Putting it in neutral.
Okay. There's that pretty new Genoa.
We should have tailwind all day and currents in our favor, so it's a lovely day. Genoa only today because it's right behind us. So just figure the main would steal from us. So I put a little tail out and I put a loop up.
Vanessa's showing me how to whip a line. I'm done. I'm done. Thought I had it under control, but I don't. I apologize. We have following seas, which is helping us tremendously today. We're literally surfing these waves right now.
Oh my God, the last few hours have been something. I don't know what have they been?
Windy as hell.
A meter? Slog?
Windy.
Kind of like the last 2 days of sailing in the ocean. The waves made it sloppy again.
This poor little guy puts up with a lot, but he's always in good spirits and remains playful, even in bumpy water. That bridge up ahead signals the entrance to the C&D Canal. We're ready to get back to another easy portion of this trip. Goodbye, Delaware Bay. In case you haven't realized this yet, I live to make Vanessa laugh. This is a much nicer ride, but that sky is a little concerning. Guess what?
What?
We're out of the canal. Yay, we're out of the C&D Canal. Ooh, 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 ooh,
That was,
ooh, ooh.
I almost screwed up on that one. Misread the currents. Fortunately, we were ahead of schedule and we were able to catch the tail end of the current. Otherwise, it would have been a bad night in the Delaware anchorage. But we made it!
Yes, we did. And then the rain came.
I didn't want it to ruin our food.
Right. But the next day was gorgeous. What are you doing?
I'm fixing what I broke. When we lifted the dinghy out of the water, I smashed the bottom on the side of the boat and broke the plug. So she's not seaworthy, or she wasn't until now. I just prepped the area and cleaned it and sanded it, and
Then I just gooped a bunch of silicone in there. So hopefully she's watertight. Not silicone, life caulk. Can't have a dinghy that doesn't work.
It's true.
This has got to be one of our favorite anchorages. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh man, yeah, it is. It's just lovely. That for Chesapeake is so nice.
It's peaceful. It's got the right depth. We're looking at a beautiful farm. We had some really good neighbors, so we're not alone. We're right near the Chesapeake, Maine Bay area. We're tucked into Bohemia River, which has its own little boating community and marina. Gosh, it's just, every part of it's just so beautiful. This seems like a good place to conclude. We'll see you all on the next leg of our journey. You like us, we like you. So go ahead and subscribe so we can see more of each other.